Now sports anchor Kirk Nowatzki from the Alabama Sports Network.
And thanks for tuning in tonight. Sunday marked the third edition of the BCS standings for the 2013 season, with both Alabama and Oregon having bye weeks. The question coming into the day was how much ground could Florida State and Ohio State possibly make up in the standings? And if you look at the top 15, things do look different. Alabama is still number one, but Florida State is back in second place, edging past Oregon. The Seminoles' lead is thin, though, and their stay at number 2 could be short again. Oregon plays Stanford Thursday night, and a win is likely to push the Ducks back into second. Auburn moves up 2 spots this week. Check them out at number 9, cracking the top 10. South Carolina, LSU, and Texas A&M round out the other SEC teams in the poll. Well, it's officially game week for the Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's arguably their biggest game on the schedule to date. That, of course, is against LSU and the Bengal Tigers. The last 2 years of this series has been nothing short of exciting. In 2011, Drew Alamone hit a 25-yard field goal to win things in overtime. This all came after Cade Foster could not connect on an earlier attempt from 52 yards out. But the Crimson Tide would get their revenge last season in Death Valley, down by 3. 1 minute left. TJ Yeldon catches a screen pass from A.J. McCarron, takes it 28 yards for the game-winning touchdown. A crazy turn of events in both contests, ones that nobody will forget for years to come. Saturday, these two square off inside Bryant-Denny Stadium for a primetime showdown that can be seen on CBS 8. We'll have plenty of coverage all week on Alabama News Network, leading you up to the big football game. Well, Saturday was a good day for the Auburn Tigers. A win over Arkansas kept them on track with their goals to be accomplished this season, but the impressive performance from Tre Mason really has everybody talking on the Plains. The Auburn running back rushed for 168 yards and 4 touchdowns as Auburn earned Gus Malzahn a 35-17 win in his return to Arkansas. Mason scored on runs of 9, 4, 5, and 12 yards on a career-best 32 carries as the Tigers won their 5th game in a row, and he has been all season long. Mason, including the rest of the rushing attack, has been clicking. But as Tre Mason points out, it's all about being a hard-hitting offense as a whole.
We try to be the best offense in America. You know, every time we touch the ball, we try to score. And I know when we get down to the end zone, you know, we're going to play, you know, hard-nosed football and, you know, punch it in. And, you know, we've been pretty consistent at that. You know, we're going to continue to do that.
In the National Football League, it was a family reunion, a Ryan family reunion, that is. Rob Rex and their father, Buddy. It was the Saints taking on the New York Jets. Drew Brees avoids the rush here, throws deep to Jimmy Graham, who drags the defender right there into the end zone. That's a 51-yard touchdown and a dunk to seal the deal. Second quarter, Chris Ivory goes off the right side for the easy 3-yard touchdown against his former team. The Jets were fighting their way back into this game later on in the quarter. Rookie quarterback out of West Virginia, Geno Smith, keeps it to the right, cuts back, 3-yard touchdown run there. The Saints fall to 6-2 on the season at the hands of the Jets, 26-20. New York gets the win. Meanwhile, Cam Newton was flying into the stadium today as the Panthers are playing host to the Atlanta Falcons. Panthers 4th and 1 here at the Atlanta 14. Newton on the bootleg to Greg Olsen for the touchdown. Carolina looking pretty good there. Third quarter now. Matt Ryan making some history, becoming the Falcons' all-time pass completion leader. This is a 30-yard pass there. He will pass Steve Bartkowski. No relation to me, Kirk Nowatzki there with his 1,872nd completion. Next play, Ryan throws this into triple coverage, and that's always a bad idea. Deflected and intercepted by Thomas Davis. First and goal now from the 8-yard line for Cam Newton. He's going to walk that one into the end zone. He threw for 249 yards. Matt Ryan had 219, but Carolina keeps Atlanta winless on the road. 34-10 is the win. In the world of NASCAR, Jimmy Johnson led 255 of 334 laps for a dominating victory Sunday that put the 5-time champ back in the chase for the Sprint Cup lead with 2 races left in the season. Matt Kenseth and Johnson arrived at Texas Motor Speedway tied in points, though Kenseth was the leader based on his 7 wins. Johnson got his 6th victory this season, and he knows that he has to remain focused in the coming weeks ahead.
I'm not counting on anything, and I know I've got to go to Phoenix and race, and the same with Homestead. So it does simplify things a little bit. I'm not going to get too excited about things during the course of the week. I'm going to work real hard, train my butt off, show up ready to go this next 2 weeks.
To ramp it up a
From
little.
Jimmy Johnson, we go to Dustin Johnson, who won his first World Golf Championship Sunday. He started the final round with a 3-shot lead and lost it in 2 holes. The rest of the day was compelling battle among Johnson, Ian Poulter, and Graham McDowell, who had a 66 to finish 4 shots behind. Johnson now has won in each of his first 7 years on the PGA Tour, the most since any player since Tiger Woods. It was the 2nd straight season he won his first tournament. So Dustin Johnson looking good there. Jimmy Johnson looking good on the NASCAR circuit, and football, well, you can always say enough about that. So a lot of great sports going on in the world today.
Absolutely, and a good day for the Johnsons of sports
Yeah,
today.
change my last name to that.
We should all do that. Maybe we'll like win some World Series or something with that.
That'd be great.
That would be cool.
I love baseball.